want to get into is, right? I seen this shit early on. You know what I'm saying? My wife brought this to my attention, obviously, right? About Big Tigger's wife. She showed me a video. And once she showed me the video, I had to look it up and do the research, right? She showed me a video of Big Tigger's wife saying that Tigger beat on her and all this crazy shit. Gave her a black eye, because he did all this because he caught her cheating. No, she caught him cheating. But then, right, as I'm watching the video, your first response is like, yo, that's fucked up, that's wild as hell. Like, what nigga in that position would be like, no, I'm gonna just whip this bitch ass, like, fuck that, I'm gonna throw it all away over some shit I did, which doesn't make any sense. But I'm like, all right, this world is broken, so I'm like, cool. And at that point in time, I'm like, he 100% did it. He did it. You know what I mean? Like, that's fucked up. I think my initial response is like, I seen her black eye and everything. I was like, damn, he actually did that shit. He needs to be fried. Like, that's wild, right? But then, no lie, right? I put that, I jotted it down in my little pad for the topic for the podcast and shit. In other words, a topic to research. Let me research this, try to get what info I can before I comment on it. And man, the shit I found out about this lady, yo. There's a video out there with her saying that she likes to fake a domestic violence abuse and what was the other one? Some shit about Big Tigger didn't see his daughter since what year? I can't remember the year. I think I got it written down on my pad, but bro, the stuff that I found out about this lady is diabolical, son. She out here talking about this nigga beat my ass. He did all of this shit because I caught him fucking with his co-host. Just to see all the other stuff she put out before that happens, it's like, you got me fucked up, bitch. I'm gonna say that with a capital B because I had enough of these gaslighting ass bitches. Every time you put them in a place, they find a reason to try to gaslight and blame shit on you. I'm gonna be honest with you, right? I'm gonna keep it honest, right? I'm gonna take that I got two sources of information. In other words, I'm just going off of what she said, then I'm going off of the sources that he provided, right? So it's a he say, she say. I'm going off of that. I do not believe her. I 150 fucking percent don't believe her. But that's my opinion. You right? Because I could be 100% wrong. Fuck around, turn around. You might not, In other words, what I'm trying to say is, right, you could turn around and he fuck around and he hit this bitch with the people's elbow. You feel me? So it's like, I don't want to say he did it, but from off of the evidence that's being presented, I just don't believe her. I'm be honest, I don't believe her. And I'm only saying that because, like, I'm pretty sure a lot of you people out there watch, y'all probably don't, but there's a lot of YouTube videos out there that's showing the gaslighting and lies that these women do. There's some shit that just happened. I just posted it not too long ago actually. I literally just posted about Kenneth and his girlfriend cheating on him with her cousin. Listen, bro, these women are diabolical, B. They don't know when to say I'm wrong. And when they realize they wrong, they take it as a personal attack and then they want to switch it around and point it on you. Make it seem like you the one that's mad and you're picking a fight and you're angry. You laughing dead in their ass face and telling them to chill the fuck out, leave me alone, like I ain't beat for this shit, but you mad. They cursing, they yelling, all the crazy shit. You seen the video, right? When the little girl banging on the door, crying and begging and all of this shit, knowing he was going through her shit. She like, let's just talk. He like, nah, it's over. She's like, I get it, but let's just talk. Cause in her mind, I could gaslight this nigga. I could spin this nigga a line. I could run him a play, and I'm good to go. I ain't got time for that shit, bro. Let me just say this, and this is what I stand by, right? I stand by this. These bitches is diabolical. Diabolical. Female Lex Luthers. Well, they want to be female Lex Luthers. Because, boy, let me tell you, They are opportunists. They'll wait for an opportunity just to try to change the subject, flip it on you to make and bring up something that ain't even happening right now. That's the crazy shit. You see, again, you seen the video bringing up shit that ain't even happening, but it's obviously a problem. This is the reason why I'm fucking my cousin. Listen, man, all I'm gonna say, I'll leave it at, right? I ain't gonna leave it. No, I'm lying. I ain't leaving it. I'm about to eat you bitches alive. I'm gonna need any female in here right now that I don't want to be called a bitch with a capital B to back the fuck out. I cannot stand you bitches. You can't, bro. You could cook a motherfucker a meal, scrub her feet, and 2 seconds later she is picking a fight, bro. That shit don't make no sense. Check this shit, right? Check this shit. It's a short story. It's not even a story. I used to have this thing. I think in my early 20s, like anywhere between the ages of 25 and like 32, somewhere in that range, right? Not too long ago, but somewhere in that range, I had this rule where if you're on your period, you are not allowed to talk to me. And I stood tall on that shit. I don't know when it changed, but boy, let me tell you something, man. That shit works. You bleeding, leave me alone. I ain't got time for that. Listen, y'all know. I ain't gotta say it. Anybody dealing with a female, no. I ain't got time for that shit. I don't know when I changed my rule, but goddamn, bro. Dealing with a female on the regular is already a big issue, tall order, especially when things ain't going their way. Dealing with them on that day or that on it's a week, really. Sometimes it actually no. Let me say this right. I can see it coming. That shit starts to spark off like 2 or 3 days before it pops. I call it like yo, you about to get your period. I call it every time. You about to get your period. I could call it. I'm telling you, y'all niggas just gotta pay attention. You focus in strong enough, you'll be able to call her 2 or 3 days, and you'll be able to prep yourself. But when that shit drop, you already know. Let me fall back. Let me not say nothing. Let me sit over here in this corner and mind my business. However the fuck you niggas go about it, it ain't gonna work. But it don't hurt to try, bro. Let me tell you something. When they ain't interested in you, when they interested in someone else, it don't matter what you do. Motherfucker, like I said, you could be massaging her fucking feet and rubbing her back. She'll still pick a fight with you. She need a reason to go, like the little girl, she need a reason to go lock herself in that bathroom for an hour and a half on that phone, texting and doing whatever she doing, acting like she on the toilet or some shit. She ain't the only female that does that shit, bro. Let me just tell all y'all that. She did not make that shit up. She adopted that shit from every other female before her. They all do it. Every single last one of them. I can't tell you what is there like a certain age where they stop that shit. I don't fucking know. I ain't get to that age yet, I guess. But I'm just saying. I went, best advice is to avoid them, B. Right? If you're not living with them, it's easy. You know they off that shit. Just leave them alone for a couple days, bro. But if you living with them, may Jesus himself be on your side, my brother. Because I tell you right now, it ain't gonna end well. Right? I'm gonna say this, right? I remember when I was young. I used to always hear the old dude say, even when you right, you're wrong. And I used to be like, yo, that shit don't make no sense. If I'm right, I'm right. This is my world. I run this shit. Nah, nigga. I got it. When it comes to women, even when you are 1,000,000% right, you are still wrong, bro, because you, how can I put this, how can I articulate this shit properly, right? You made her, in her words, it's a personal attack because you proved her wrong and you made her out to be the bad guy, so now she got to retaliate. Women are children. I'm going to say that. When they get mad, they regress. And they do They do things. They play get back, which is dumb as hell. Oh, you made me mad this day, and you did this, so now I'm gonna do this, and like, grow the fuck up. What the fuck is going on here? I don't get it. I don't know what's going on. I personally don't care. I'm not even that invested. Like, I would prefer to just throw my headphones on, throw on some music, and leave that shit the fuck alone. I'll let you curse me out. I don't care. Curse me out. I don't hear you, man. Call me what you want. None of it's true. Say what you want. I don't care. You can't beat me. Your friends can't beat me. The niggas across the street can't beat me. I don't care. I don't care. The worst thing that could happen to me in my life is someone putting their hands on me. And that ain't happening. I made that a thing. That's never gonna happen. So when it comes to all this back and forth shit, right? I always tell any of my little brothers, man, don't do it. It ain't worth it. You can't win. It's just like I was talking to my brother yesterday. I was telling him, right? He was telling me about the shows his wife watched. It was what was this shit? It was baddies, the baddies shit, right? So he was complaining about it or whatever, and I started laughing, and I'm like, bro, right? Because listen, I've been in that situation. I'm like, bro, I'll be sitting here. The way I set it up, I'll be playing my Xbox, and my wife would be watching baddies on the big screen in the background. I got the big screen in the back, and I got this big ass PC screen I have laid out in front of me, right? Like I said, I got a nice setup. So she'll be watching what is it called? The baddie shit, right? I'm like, yo, in between matches, I catch myself looking at the TV and commenting and criticizing. I'm like, so don't get mad. You know, I understand you mad, you gotta watch it, but don't get mad that you catch yourself in on the shit every now and then. I'm like, cause all they do is argue and fight. You know what I mean? I'm like, but the shit that the point I'm trying to make is right. This is what my pet peeves is with that shit. With everything in the world, right? Let's say she watching that show and I'm minding my bed. I could be on my phone doing something. You know what I'm saying? Cause I play cell phone games too. Say I'm on my phone playing a cell phone game or some shit. And she watching that show and they get to fighting and arguing. All you hear, yang, 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 yang. Bro, that shit is like nails on a fucking chalkboard, dude. Like, I'm not even exaggerating, bro. I be wanting to break the TV, yo. You know, I be looking at her and looking at this shit like, yo, like, do something. Fast forward it, I don't give a fuck. I don't want to hear this shit. Like, like a million clackling fucking hens saying nothing. How the fuck do y'all even know what y'all even arguing about at that point? Gang, 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 gang. Listen, y'all bitches need to back out now. I ain't done. They probably like, yeah, he got something to get off his chest. Nah, man, that shit I posted earlier, on top of everything else that's happening in the world, it's just I baked the cake. Y'all bitches pissing me off. I'm tired of watching this shit. Just like I said in the clip earlier too about how every time I watch the news, all I see is black little young black boys getting shot and killed by Chinese people, white people, Indian people. Like, what the fuck? And we don't get no justice. Same rules apply. It's just it's the same book, different chapter. Only thing is we talking about these cackling hens right now. That shit is annoying as hell. Even when you say, yo, I don't want to argue, let's leave it alone, chill out. You can apologize for some shit you ain't do, and they will literally say no. They will come out their mouth with capital N-O, no. We're not stopping this, no, and then blame it on you later. I ain't got time for that shit. I'm telling you, the shit starts when they in their 20s. Don't fix it then. By the time they 40 years old, it's just gonna be worse. Again, I'm just going off of the pod I made earlier about, you know, the clip with Kenneth and his girlfriend cheating on her. Every time I say something, in my mind, I keep going back to her and her response and shit. And it's really blowing my shit. Even though I know they young, it's just blowing my shit. Like, she literally flipped that whole thing from her fucking her cousin to her having mental issues and trying to make it seem like he raped her. Like, listen, bro. The gaslighting is so beyond ridiculous, you know. But I think that's enough ranting about these chicken heads, right? We're gonna leave them below. It's enough. It's hot out here, so we're gonna move on. We go to something else. I ain't gonna do nothing but make myself mad and piss myself off.